Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nitahealing. So today I am doing a weekly reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from Wednesday to Wednesday, December 10th through the 17th. We've already blessed and cleansed your space. We're just going to get right into your reading. We're just going to pull 3 from the tea leaves, see what Spirit has in store for you for the week. Now this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. You got horse, short journey. So it looks like you are on some type of journey, but it's not a very big journey. It's a short journey, right? Maybe in the past or the past couple weeks or months, you feel like you've just been on this long journey and now it's coming to a close, it's ending. Or you may be getting on a little short journey this week. Then we've got stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Ooh, will somebody new be born in the family? Possibly, you could find out about it this week. This could even be you. Or if it's not a child, then it's a new business ideas or projects. Then we got peacock, beware of great pride. Yeah, don't be prideful. Or someone else around you could act very prideful, very egotistical. All right, Spirit, what else for my Capricorns? Okay, we got wasting time. Stuck, no changes, limited. So I don't know if you've been feeling like you've been stuck or limited. Somebody is into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive, but do you feel like you're wasting your time right now? Then we got force, or somebody's trying to force their way into your life or force things on you. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Somebody could be trying to force you or manipulate you to try to get what they want. They could be fake acting like they're into you, or like, that they're vibing at your same vibrational energy, but I don't know, you feel like you could be wasting your time with this person, or you feel like there's been no changes in your life, or like things are going really slow right now. All right, Spirit, what else for my Capricorns? We got celebration, moon dance. So you are going to be celebrating something this week. Get out and go dancing. Celebrate with your friends and family, even the little wins, right? Because even the little wins are something. And it's good to be grateful, right? Oh, then we got dragonfly. I always see dragonflies as good luck. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah, things are being renewed. You're going through some sort of transformation. Some new energy is unfolding for you this week. Recognize the signs from above. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is they're trying to get a hold of you. And they're trying to get a hold of you by showing you certain signs like feathers, coins, animals, insects, birds, a sequence of numbers. It all means something, right? That's synchronicity. So pay attention to the signs around you. Don't be so busy that you can't see it, or you're not recognizing it. Pay attention, right? There's signs all around you. All right, I'm just going to pull out the cards, and then we'll pull out the clarifiers, and then we'll move along with your reading. I do see some good things coming. And there could be something that could change everything by the end of the week. We've got the Child, which is like the Fool card. And I like that it's like a child, and they're kind of like anticipating for Santa to come down the chimney and bring all these wonderful gifts, right? So I feel like this is you. You're brand new. You're starting over, right? Things are at the beginning stages. And you're kind of just like wondering, all right, when is this exciting thing going to come? When is this new adventure going to get here? Or when will my gifts arrive? Because I'm waiting, right? I'm trusting that it is coming. You're believing and trusting, right? Because you know that there's so many possibilities out there. It's endless, right? Possibilities and opportunities. All right. Let me keep pulling and then we will begin your reading here. All right, underlying energy, you got the star. I like that you got the star. You got two major arcanas. You got the star, and along with the Fool card. The star card is about healing and hope and wishes coming true. So whatever you've been wishing, whatever you've been dreaming of, it's making its way to you. They heard you, right? They heard your prayers and they're answering your prayers. So whatever you've been wishing for, hoping for, wanting, dreaming of, it's happening. It's coming your way. You'll be seeing signs of it by the end of this week. Or by middle of next week, since it's from Wednesday to Wednesday. All right, in your situation position, you do got the Seven of Wands here. With the Seven of Wands, this is about you defending yourself, right? Having the courage to stand up for everything that you believe in. Stand up for what you believe is right. You may even be doing a little skit or a play, or you're going to be performing in front of, a large group of people, and you may be a little bit nervous and shy. But this is about you being resilient, right? And completing what you started, right? Even if it is a little bit challenging or a little bit scary or a little bit hard, you need to still do what you believe in. You need to still, play the part, or speak your truth, speak up and use your voice and be clear about what it is you want, about what it is that you believe in, about what it is that you stand up for, or who you stand up for. You need to keep going and keep fighting, because the wheel is going to start turning with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's going to start turning in your favor. This is all about luck and karma and destiny. So what is it that you really want? Where do you really want to go? There's so many different things on here. There's a home, there's love, there's learning something new, a star, health, finances. What do you want? What do you need to keep fighting for? Right? To make this happen. You have to take some action. You can't just stand there and keep fighting, or saying you're going to do something, but then you don't take action to do it, right? It takes action, a thought, a feeling, and then action. The action part is putting your thoughts and your feelings together and taking action in your outer world and making that a reality for you, right? In the challenge position, we've got the 10 of Candles, which is like the 10 of Wands in the regular tarot. Now, this is about you maybe even being like stressed, overburdened. You may have taken on too much, because we've got the 4 of Wands here. You may have, said that you were going to have the get together at your house and now you feel like maybe you overcommitted yourself, or you would help with the party or help with, the selling of or the buying of a home, and now maybe you feel like you overcommitted, or it's like, oh, it's above you, and the things that you can really do. So I do feel like maybe you're a little bit overburdened, overstressed. You have a lot of anxiety. Maybe things got to be too expensive, because like there's a lot of receipts on the table. You may have overspent, and you're just like, whoa, where did all my money go? Oh, I didn't expect it to be this expensive. I didn't expect it to cost that much. Where are these bills coming from, right? Or where are these, unexpected things coming from? And now you're just like, what do I do now? The struggle is real, right? But you can turn that around. And I do feel like you do turn that around. Even if you feel like you've overspent, I feel like more is coming to you. Because you've got the King of Gifts, which is like the King of Pentacles, and it's like you've got more than enough to share with others, because there's a lot of love here, right? Or this could be new love entering your life that could come in to help, and this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They could try to come in to help with, these struggles or these bills or these finances or whatever you're feeling heavy or burdened about. Somebody is going to come in to help because they really want to. They really love you. They really care for you. They want to be there for you. Where this is you doing that for others, right? And it doesn't matter, that you've overspent, because you just want them to be happy, right? I do feel like an unexpected gift is going to come out of the blue here. It's just going to show up at your door and you're going to be like, what the heck? Who sent that? Who is that from? And it could just come out of nowhere. And it doesn't just have to be a gift, an actual material gift. It could be this new opportunity or this new blessing, or, you got more energy, more time, more finances, like some sort of unexpected windfall or an inheritance, right? Or some sort of win because you've invested, and made really good investments, and now you're getting a wonderful return. You could win the lotto. I do feel like you're finally walking away from stuff that no longer serves your highest purpose, but I do feel like you're having a little bit of a hard time letting go, because they keep looking back here. And it's like, you want to move forward. You want to start a new adventure. You want something new. But something is holding you back still. I feel like there's maybe a little bit of a worry here, right? Maybe you need to move and you can't take your pets with you, and you need to leave your pets behind with family members or friends, and you're worried about them. But I do feel like you eventually are going to, they'll be fine. You are going to move towards this new opportunity here, this new beginning. You'll be able to visit and call about your pets anytime. It'll be okay, right? But there is definitely some new opportunity that wants to show up for you or show up at your door. In the near future, or the next week or so, or towards the end of the week, there will be something sudden that happens. Now, this could be something exciting, right? It's called the lighting tree. But this is like the tower, right? And the tower is a sudden change, a release, or some sort of huge transformation. But I feel like you're creating this change. You're creating this new opportunity, or getting rid of stuff that you no longer need and starting over with a blank slate. It's like you're taking action on this. You're creating this. You're manifesting what it is that you want. And if something doesn't fit, like a puzzle piece, if it doesn't fit in your life anymore, you need to let it go and get rid of it so you can begin with a clear slate and start over, right? Begin anew. Sometimes it's very hard to let go of the past or let go of what we're comfortable with, right? Because being comfortable is nice, but it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't push you forward, right? Being uncomfortable is what pushes you forward, is what gets you moving, right? Foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. Foresight. I feel like, I feel like this is about your like third eye, right? And your third eye being open and you seeing little glimpses of your future, little glimpses of the path that you're supposed to be taking or the path that you're on, right? You're seeing little glimpses of the outcomes of those paths that you're on. You're having foresight and insight, right? You're seeing it and feeling it and believing it. Make sure it's positive, right? Pay attention to those signs as well, right? Be open to the possibilities that are out there for you. All right. What else? We're going to get a numerology for my Capricorns. You got 666. Reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. And this could be like these big changes that are coming, right? This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Yeah. Reflect on who you are on the inside and then show it on the outside. All right. One last card. This is my Yuletide Oracle deck. And you got Father Christmas. These are like little riddles, so I'm going to read from the book so you can get a better understanding. But it says, Father Christmas, how did thy get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Oh, now this is talking about the inner you, right? Father Christmas, let's see. What list will you be on this year? Naughty or nice? Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick, even Krampus are critical figures in holiday celebrations. We know these archetypes as a jolly old man who judges whether we are worthy of gifts if you were kind hearted, or lumps of coal if you were terrible. You may have grown up and stopped worrying about getting gifts for the holidays, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be mindful of how your energy manifests in the world. You are being guided to share a little kindness. Ask yourself, what would be the best version of myself? What would the best version of myself do in this situation? Sorry. Keep this in mind as you go about your day and see how this simple question can dramatically shift your perspective. Kindness costs nothing but can reward you with endless blessings. Wow. Kindness costs nothing, but it can reward you with endless blessings. I certainly agree with that. That's amazing. Father Christmas, so you better be good, because he's watching, right? All right, my Capricorns, that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated and it was helpful. If it did, please hit that like button. And then if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. Also, if you're not a subscriber, you can be a subscriber and you can hit that little bell and it'll let you know when my next reading comes out for you. And if you would like a personal reading from me, my information is in the bio below, so make sure to check that out as well. All right, thank you so very much. Love and light.